What's going on, y'all? Shotgun last game here. We're back with another stream. We're streaming some Madden 19, obviously. This will probably be from week 1 to week 5, I'm thinking. Not exactly sure. We might end the stream a little bit earlier. We're going to do enhanced.
Welcome back, Deshaun Watson. It's the coach. This is week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, Deshaun Watson and the rest of the Texans are looking forward to a healthier season in 2018. They get a tough test in the opener as they take on the defending AFC champs, the New England Patriots. I'll be back at halftime with a look around the early games. But first, it's up to Foxborough. Here are Brandon Gotton and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Houston Texans. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And, Charles, we look at this Patriots team entering play, and I don't think from what we saw down on the field before the game there's any doubt they're ready to roll.
They passed the eye test, don't they? This team looks fired up and ready to play.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Texans, an early season tilt. And when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
Well, let's face it, the aches and pains haven't really set in yet, and both teams...
Still scoreless here in the first, but a third down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action. Play action for Miller. Now Watson. And this is going to be incomplete.
The effort's always going to...
Well, the defense did their job. They didn't allow any points on the opening drive. Now, second drive of the game, first for this offense. And what can they do with their go-around? Brady now on first down. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. The 40, the 30, 10, 5, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Rob Gronkowski, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Pats have taken the early lead. Charles, that was a heck of a play.
It truly was, because when he made that catch, he had to shake through some people, right? So that play, to me, a highlight film that should be accompanied by bass music, right? I mean, boom, 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 and he finds his way to the end zone. Terrific play.
We have a red zone situation brewing. This defense on their heels a little bit as they get set to defend a 1st and 10 with the ball at the 16. Right back to him on first down. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot and they connected there and picked up a first down.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Here's Watson. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Lawrence Guy able to get him for a loss of about 3.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
So 1 quarter in the books on NFL kickoff weekend. It's a close game here early on, and we'll return to Foxborough after this. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's Texans football as we get going in quarter number 2. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Back 22! Back 22!
A shotgun snap for Watson. Drops it to Blue, complete. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here...
A solid drive here has this offense in really good position. Can they finish the drive off? Let's find out. It's 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Now Brady. And he's going to get into the end zone. So cue up the Gronk spike. Gets a Patriot touchdown. First half of action nearly complete. Time maybe for one final drive before the break as we get back down to the field. On 1st down, Brady. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down. The Texans and Patriots met in the divisional round of the playoffs 2 years ago. The Pats won that one, but they also met in one of the better games of the regular season last year. The Pats won, but he's got it at the 15. A big play. Brady to Gronkowski. 54 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
Now Brady gets away with one. Lucky, could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You have to think on early downs like that, 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And did he get the feet down? No, they'll say he did not. It's incomplete. This offense has been clicking pretty good here in the first half. They've got the lead. They're looking for more with the ball in the red zone. So after the INT, it's Brady. And too much on that one. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete.
There are a good number of coaches at any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Rob Gronkowski. Time to jump back in. Opening drive, third quarter. And this offense has it in the red zone, 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Brady. This is caught. Gronkowski. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
Brandon, with the way things are going with Tom Brady finding Gronk as many times as he has in this game and the team is winning, you think at some point maybe even Brady will do the Gronk dance?
Well, if he does that Gronk dance, Davis, that means... And caught by Hogan for a Patriot touchdown. 5 touchdowns. This offense has been lighting the scoreboard up. Now the question, can they add to their lead? We drop you in a red zone situation in the second half. Brady, he's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Whitney Merciless. In there to get him for a loss of 5. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And he can't quite pick it. No interceptions so far. That probably should have been their first. But at least it's 4th down. Now Brady. This is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Brady now to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete. Ben Watson was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. First quarter, Charles, you really emphasized the importance of winning the turnover battle as a visiting team, as an underdog. They haven't forced a single turnover in this game.
And right now they're...
And that's caught by Gronk for a Pats touchdown. Rob Gronkowski. And partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together, so special every year, week 1. You had the flyover, the big American flag out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football back, so special.
It is an opening day, opening game. There's just nothing like it because you really build to a crescendo. But the best part for us is that crescendo lasts for a while. Opening game here, an entire season. We get into the playoffs, to the Super Bowl. I was really excited. I could barely sleep last night. I can't imagine being a player.
So for the...
Now, let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Now, let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
An AFC Championship rematch. It's the coach. This is week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see the Jags looking to make amends for their 24-20 loss last January, as they're at home this time to take on 41-year-old Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. I'll have a look around the NFL at halftime. But first, we head up to Jacksonville. Standing by, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State at TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerged from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with the New England Patriots. Alongside my partner Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. They come in off a good win on the road, and now they hit the home opener at 1-0.
And last week's win was indicative of how good this team can be. It was a complete performance.
On the other side of the field for the... And it looks like the New England offense is ready to go. They've got the football, opening drive. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Jalen Ramsey, the all-pro corner there defensively for Jacksonville.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them.
And got his man complete. 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Julian Edelman, his first touchdown here of the new... This defense already looking at a deficit on the scoreboard, but now what can they design here to disrupt this third down play? Again, it's Brady. And he will find his man. That's Hogan complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. So that's caught by Gronk for a Pats touchdown. Rob Gronkowski. Let's go. We have a developing situation here. Following the interception, a golden chance for points as the offense is back out there with a 1st and goal to go. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Julian Edelman with 2 touchdowns on the season. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big 3rd down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. To throw is Brady. He'll rifle this one deep right, and this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Benjamin. This offense has been clicking pretty well here in the first half. They've got the sizable margin. Now can they add to it here for the final drive in the second quarter? Brady going to throw. Over the middle, it's Amendola. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there? That was another great.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. James. So the situation, it's 3rd down in the 3rd quarter, and this defense just trying to get the ball back to their offense to get back in this contest. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. Fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on 3rd down. Here's Brady to throw. And just shutting him off there. Got a man. It's Amendola. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Pass interference. Defense.
And yes. proving to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on third down. He's going to rifle one deep left side, and this is caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they... Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Pats, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll have another road date next week with the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Tennessee Titans.
Now, let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. These players are on the last cap room is how much money you have. The closer your contract proposal is to this. Now, let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. You're tuned in to Sunday Night Football on EA Sports. Coming up, the 41-year-old reigning NFL MVP, Tom Brady and the New England Patriots take on Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions. I'll join you again at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from earlier this afternoon. But for now, it's Sunday Night Football. And on the call, as always, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Lions team entering play. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And going back through the tape, I thought they looked pretty good last week. It was a solid win, a comprehensive win. On
the other side of the field for the visiting Patriots, an early season tilt. And when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll. A scoreless game here early on, but how much longer will that hold up as we've got action in the red zone on 1st and 10. Throwing on first down is Brady. That is incomplete. The wideout Chris Hogan, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense. Caught by Amendola. Patriot touchdown. Danny Amendola. A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this third down situation? From the gun on third down, Stafford. And Tate's got it. First catch so far for Tate, and he's got a first. A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this third down situation? From the gun on third down. Stafford. It's caught. Jones. And he's able to get it to the 33. Tom Brady and the Patriot offense, they're in the red zone. Let's get back to the action. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Chris Hogan. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. Throwing now is Brady. And caught by Hogan for a Patriot touchdown. Chris Hogan. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. Throwing is Brady on third down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is caught. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A long field ahead of this offense. They'll have to be efficient here with their time late in the second quarter. Back near his goal line. Here's Brady. And they're going to get to him. That is going to be a safety. Tom Brady taken down to the end. A lot of points put on the board so far by this offense. Now they're looking for more. Already winning here in the second half. Ball in the red zone. Here's Brady. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. 5 touchdowns. So the situation, it's third down in the third quarter, and this defense just trying to get the ball back to their offense to get back in this contest. Now Brady. And Amendola with a catch. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Danny. This offense has been lighting the scoreboard up. Now the question, can they add to their lead? We drop you in a red zone situation in the second half. Now Brady. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to get into the end zone. So fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on third down. And that's complete. It's Watson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on third down. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. And then a big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for New England, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll return home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for Detroit, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys.
Now, let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Now, let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
blunt force. I'm Jonathan Coachman. This is Madden 19 on EA Sports. Coming up, LeGarrette Blount, fresh off a big game a week ago, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins as they get set to square off against the New England Patriots. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with the Miami Dolphins. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Patriots team entering play. They've got to be pleased with the start to this season. Obviously, a perfect 3-0.
3 good quality wins, too. It's got people in the locker room excited. They're thinking that this could be their year.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Dolphins, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
And I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually...
And it looks like the New England offense is ready to go. They've got the football, opening drive. On first down, Brady. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself a big...
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Danny Amendola. A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this third down situation? From the gun on third down, Tannehill. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Kyle Van Noy. A fourth down coming up. Decision time now, as this would be a long field goal attempt. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind. This offense, they've got a really nice drive going, and now it's first and goal. Can they finish it off and punch it in the end zone? To throw, it's Brady. Oh, and it's incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead, it's second down.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal.
And that's caught by Gronk for a Pats touchdown. Rob Gronkowski. This offense has been clicking pretty well here in the first half. They've got the sizable margin. Now can they add to it here with a final drive in the second quarter? He's going to fire one deep, middle of the... Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Tom Brady, his third touchdown.
Let's go.
We dropped you into the action here first half. This offense, they've been rolling. They're looking for more, though. And they've got the ball in the red zone. Looking to throw. Brady. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Unable to get it to Gronkowski that time. And it's second down. And Gostkowski's kick is good. So we've reached halftime here at Gillette Stadium with the Patriots on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. A lot to get to here in this final day of September. So let's get started. We'll start right here in Florida. The New York Jets heading down the coast to take on Jacksonville. And they are seconds away from halftime, all tied in that one. From there, we head down to Tennessee to check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And they currently trail the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Wallace, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. Finally, let's get up to the place they call Titletown, Green Bay, Wisconsin, to see what's happening with the Packers. And you can see they trail the visiting Buffalo Bills in that ball game. The rookie, Josh Allen, with 2 touchdown passes. In the game you're watching, it's who else? Tom Brady with a strong first half. He's thrown for over 200 yards already, and his guys have the lead as well. As we get you back to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here's Matthew Slater to return it. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. The spotlight now focuses on the quarterback, and that's Tom Brady. He's enjoying a great deal of success. His team is also enjoying a great deal of success.
Yeah, he's got that nice little, what I call the QB lean going right now. You see that little stroll that he's got
swagger
going? Yeah, he's definitely got that. You see him throwing the football, the nice little video. He's seeing that in his head as well because he wants more of that to happen. So anytime you see him that relaxed, that comfortable,
this offense looking to get off to a hot start in the third quarter, opening drive, and they've got it 1st and goal. Now Brady again. And it's caught by Gronk for a pass touchdown. The 4th touchdown. Fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on 3rd down. Caught by Amendola. Patriot touchdown. 5 touchdowns. Fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on 3rd down. This is caught. Gronkowski. And he gets it all the way down. Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Brady. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Starting to... Fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on 3rd down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So, Charles, are able to complete what so often seems to be elusive, a shutout in the NFL. And maybe what's fitting is they ended the game on the field, that defensive unit on the field. What an exclamation mark.
and probably felt like they could go another 60 minutes without anyone putting points on the board against them. That's the confidence you gain throughout when you're pitching a shutout, and they're going to leave the stadium feeling like they're all 10 feet tall.
So for the Patriots, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they'll have another home date next week as the Indianapolis Colts come to town.
Now, let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Now, let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Hey everybody, it's the Coach. This is Thursday Night Football on EA Sports. Straight ahead, the now healthy Andrew Luck and the Indianapolis Colts. They match up with Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. I'll see you again at halftime as we preview some of the action coming up on Sunday. But for now, it's Thursday Night Football. And on the call, as always, it's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with Andrew Luck and the Indianapolis Colts. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Patriots team entering play. It's been all systems go in this first month. They're off to a 4-0 start.
And it's got folks believing that this is a team that's built to go all the way. You can't win the Super Bowl in September, but they're telling everyone that they're going to be there in the end.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Colts, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
And I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
It's a scoreless game right now in the first quarter, but that might be about to change. This offense has it in the red zone. Brady to throw on second down. That's caught by Gronk for a Pats touchdown. Rob Gronkowski. This defense already looking at a deficit on the scoreboard, but now what can they design here to disrupt this third down play? Now Brady. Looking for Gronkowski, and he's got him complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Rob Gronkowski. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. Brady now to throw. And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. And they'll get this down to the 10. They're able to convert on third down. Brady now on first down. And his throw here is incomplete. Kayvon Webster on the defensive side able to get a hand in. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per... And it's caught by Gronk for a Pats touchdown. Rob Gronkowski. This offense has been clicking pretty good here in the first half. They've got the lead. They're looking for more with the ball in the red zone. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Oh, incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it there. And it'll be 2nd down.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys did not play offense.
And that's caught by Gronk for a Pats touchdown. The 4th touchdown. This offense looking to get off to a hot start in the 3rd quarter, opening drive, and they've got it 1st and goal. Again, it's Brady. And it's caught by Gronk for a Pats touchdown. 5 touchdowns. This defense is going to have to be stout here. 4th down, but the offense only needs 1 yard to pick up the first. And Vinatieri's kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So the situation, it's 3rd down in the 3rd quarter, and this defense just trying to get the ball back to their offense to get back in this contest. He's going to look deep for Edelman. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Julian. A lot of points put on the board so far by this offense. Now they're looking for more. Already winning here in the 2nd half, ball in the red zone. And he's got it. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another 1st down. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
And he is in. Touchdown, New England. LeGarrette Blount, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots continue. 4th quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on 3rd down. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time? Are you one of those guys who's skeptical about it, or did you trust it?
But when I saw just a big blob of green on the radar, I said, okay, let's trust.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad you took my advice. Get your notes laminated, because, you know, open-air booth, that rain can affect us as well, although not as much as the guys on the field. But let's face it, it's kind of fun to watch these types of games, isn't it?
It is. By the way, how impressive is it that you travel with a laminator? I didn't even know there was a portable laminator.
The things that you learn.
Golly, wise beyond his year.
Alright, y'all, I'm going to end the stream here. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment. I will see y'all on the next one.